Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm coming through with another video, and on this topic I'm going to break down for you guys the male and the female narcissist. And after I'm done speaking on both, I got some more insight for you guys of who I think is more dangerous, and I got some solid reasons behind this of what I think. A lot of this is from my own experience, because I've experienced both. I know what both are like, and I know for a fact who is more dangerous. So stick through this video to find all this stuff out. So when it comes to the male narcissist, I'll start with this first. I really don't like, they can act so nice sometimes and even give you the best times of your life. They can really give you some fun times, and I know this for a fact because I've had undercover friends before who were narcs, and I can easily spot them out now, but then it was like, if somebody is giving you this good of a time, you guys are chilling, hanging out, you guys are literally laughing your asses off, right? It's hard to think somebody would be so cunning and evil to the point where they're just trashing you behind your back, like literally the second you walk out of the door. And they're so nice to your face, right? It's hard to believe stuff like that. It's shocking. It's shocking when you go through the experience and you see the things that were said while you were just chilling with this person, having good times. Because at the end of the day, narcissists are still people, and sometimes it takes a lot to figure them out, but once you were around them long enough, you can really start to figure these people out a lot easier. And yes, they do have a personality disorder. That's why they do the things they do. They have holes, big holes in their own life, and that's why they hurt other people, because they are extremely hurt themselves. From experiences they have been through in their lives, they are very scared individuals, and this is the truth. They don't take risks. They don't do things they should be doing. They don't reach high. They're just shallow individuals who are sitting in the shadows, just shitting on everybody else. And if you were around one of these people long enough, if you hang out with this friend long enough, you're gonna know something is not right about this person. This person is just, there's something is up with this person. They're not normal. They don't have empathy. They're off. That's how you can explain an narc the best. They are off. They can't sustain themselves during an entire period of a day to be a good person, to be well balanced throughout the day. Right? That's how you can spot guy narcs. And I know girls have these things too. Girls are the same way, but male and female narcissists, they really do have a lot in common. They really do. At the end of the day, it is a personality disorder. They both think and do things a lot of the same. And before I'm about to say this, what I was just about to say, I can't say this yet because I got to continue on right now, and I'm going to end up saying it near the end of the video. But back to the guys for a second. Once you figure them out, you really got them figured out. And for a girl, for any of you females that do date one, especially if you live with one, there's no way in hell you're not going to see the red flags. If you were with this person, damn near every single day, you're living with them, you're seeing their actions in the run of the day, you should be able to spot out a male narcissist much easier over everything else and over everybody else, because their behavior, their attitude, the way they are, it's unacceptable. It's not a true man. They can't sustain to be a strong, solid, good man in the run of the day. They cannot do this. They may even take things out on you. They may do some dirty shit to you in the meantime, and you're putting up with this. There's a lot of women who put up with guys like this for whatever reason. And you shouldn't do that, because a true man and a true alpha male is not going to do this shit to you. He's going to be the leader. He's going to be the head honcho. He's going to have his shit together. He's going to have his emotions together. He's not going to be emotionally all over the place, being a havoc to your life. Right? And I'm going to get to a woman right now. So, when it comes to female narcs, I think the difference between the two, like, and you know what, I'm just going to say this right now. I think 100%, hands down, a female narc is way more dangerous and way harder to spot 100% of the time, because I think females are more intelligent than guys in general. Like, I think males are born more for physicality. Females are more set back and in their mind a lot more, think a lot more, and stuff like this. They're very emotionally manipulative. And I think they're more dangerous because they can get off the hook a lot easier than a guy can. They can do a lot more things that's wrong and get away with it more than a guy can. Because if you want a true man in your life, you're not going to accept this behavior at all, and you shouldn't. You should see it right away and think to yourself, I do not get a true man in my hands. I should easily be able to leave this guy. But let's just be honest, guys. For women, they get away with it a lot easier because they're feminine. They're a woman. Their moods and their emotions change up a lot more. They get the pass a lot easier than a guy, right? So it's harder to spot it because you don't know if they're actually just having a bad day, or they might just be a little bit emotional, and that's why they're behaving the way they're behaving. And they'll give you this bullshit and tell you this, that it is true, but really they're just a narc, and they're always like this, and they're never going to change. That's why they're more dangerous. Because plain and simple, they can get away with more. They just can. It was like this always, and it's never going to change. Women are always going to get a pass a lot easier than a man. A lot easier. And for women to put up with a man like this, it shows that you don't really like. I just think women put up with this in general sometimes, and then complain a little bit too much that they did do what they did. But you shouldn't, because you should have seen that this guy was not a true man to begin with. And let me go back to this. You can't really give a man that same opinion, in my opinion, because, like I said, women are women. They are more emotional, and they get a pass a lot easier for acting wrong. A man has to act right a lot more than a woman does. Let's just be honest. It is the way it is. And women are better at hiding shit. They can find any excuse in the book as to why they did the things they did. They can trick you easier. The list goes on as to why they are more dangerous, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people agree with me. The covert female narcissist is the most dangerous out of every other narcissist there is. Point blank, period. And I got another point to make too, as to why this is true. You cannot put your hands on a girl, but it is nothing to hit a dude. I'm telling you guys this right now. And I'm not exaggerating one little bit. From the experiences I went through in my life, right, with some of these females that I was with, if they were a guy and they did the shit that they did to me, I would have knocked these dudes unconscious. And I'm not even joking. And I just mean, if they put the pain onto me and did me this dirty in a different way than a female did, but it was equivalent to what a female did, I would knock this dude out. I would knock this dude unconscious, and there's no doubt about it. Women can get away with more. That's why they're more dangerous. They know they can push you. They know they can push the boundaries. They know there's not a lot of consequences for what they do. That's another solid reason as to why they're more dangerous. They will do things more because they know they can get away with it a lot more. Not a lot of men will go this far. I'm not saying men don't do people dirty, because they do, but I think women do people a lot dirtier. I think women are not as loyal as men are when it comes down to it. And I think there are loyal women in this world still. There's a lot of women on this channel that are loyal. Most of the loyal women are on this channel. And that's a fact. You guys have to understand what I'm saying whenever there's a lot of unloyal females in this world. Like, you guys understand how many young, good-looking females there are out there that are like this? Because they're everywhere. Almost all of them are like this. Almost all. There's not very many that are locked down and are getting married and are having kids and are doing all these things that everybody should be doing. It should be like this. Unless you literally want to stay single and you put it out there like that, but they want to lie and say they're not like this when they're really like this. I just think at the end of the day, men are more loyal than women, percentage-wise. And nobody can convince me otherwise. Women play a lot more games. I think a lot of the things are the way they are in today's society because of women. And I'm not a woman hater. I'm not here belittling women. I just think these are all facts. And like I said, I don't like, if there was a woman that was preaching about men and I watched the video and I'm a loyal guy, I'm not going to fire shots at this girl for preaching that men are dogs and all this, because I know there are men in this world that are dogs. I know this. If I was to fire back at all I would say is, I'm loyal. I know other men are like this, but I'm loyal. That's it. And I'm not saying that's what I would say. I would actually agree in the video that yes, a lot of men are like this. But I am loyal. Right? All you women got to think the same way. I'm not tearing down women. Not at all. And I'm not a woman hater. I know how things are. Nothing I'm saying is wrong. I know that for a fact. There's not one thing that could prove that I was wrong in this video in anything I've stated. And yes, it was my opinion, and my opinion is right. It is 100%. There's no arguing it. It's just how it is. And it's always going to be this way. And like I said, I'm not a woman hater. I would say I dislike what a lot of these, I shouldn't even call them women, I should just say I dislike what a lot of these girls / females stand for. I dislike what a lot of these girls are about. I dislike it. I'm not going to hate them. You guys can live however you want. You guys can come into my life temporarily and try to manipulate me, but it's not going to work, because I'm going to see you for what you are, and I will expose you. And that's it. I didn't even hate women whenever, in the past, when I got done really dirty, because I didn't think, just because one girl or two girls or three girls does me wrong, I don't all of a sudden think and get this hatred for women and think they're all like this, because I never thought that. I know good people in this world exist, both men and women. I just think there are more disloyal girls in this world than disloyal men. There's so many guys that are single right now because females are like this. And there are a lot of females that are single as well, but I think more men. It's just what I see. I see a lot of things, guys. I see a lot of things over social media, over a lot of different platforms. I've talked to different people. And I just think, in general, too, more women don't know what they want. And that's okay. That's okay. And there's also a statistic that says 90% of relationships end from the woman. That's another thing right there that proves my point. I'd like to see anybody argue with this video. Let's see it in the comments. And once again, don't think I'm a woman hater. I know it goes both ways. I just think this is how it really is, and I know a lot of people are going to agree with this. I know women are also going to agree with this. I just want to see if there's one person that doesn't agree with this. Let's see it, guys. Go to the comments. Let's debate about it. Let's see what you guys think. But there are statistics involved in this video that are true. And the other points that I made, it is true. So, I'm going to cut this video off now. I hope you guys enjoyed my outlook on this video. So, let's get to the comment section. I'm out.